In this lesson, we'll cover Copy Monitor, specifically MEP fixtures. So you may ask yourself, well, what exactly is Copy Monitor and what does it have to do with my MEP fixtures? Copy Monitor is a tool allowing you to monitor changes from linked Revit projects. For example, in a previous lesson, we learned how to link an architect's Revit project to our MEP project. And we do that so we can actually see the changes that the Revit architect project has in our MEP project. And in that previous lesson, we learned how to monitor levels and grids. Hence, that's what you see in the actual example that we have on our screen for this lesson. We have the architect's Revit model linked into our current MEP model. And the levels on the right are actually being monitored to each other. So if one changes, for example, in the architect's project, we'll be notified in our MEP project that we have a change. We want to look at how we can monitor MEP fixtures between these linked Revit projects. First off, let's look at where the actual files are managed that are linked together. To see that, go to the Insert tab on your ribbon and then click Manage Links. When the Manage Links window opens, you'll see the actual Revit Architect's model linked to this current MEP project. Here you can reload it, unload it, remove it, or add new Revit projects to link to your current project. Let's just go ahead and click Cancel. To actually set the settings for what MEP fixtures are going to be monitored or copied from linked project to linked project, we'll set that on the Collaborate tab. So go to the Collaborate tab on your ribbon, and then all the way to the right on the coordinate panel, click Coordination Settings. The Coordination Settings window will appear, and this is where we can actually set what MEP fixtures we want to map, or in this case, copy and monitor from Revit project to Revit project. First of all, at the very top, set what project you're actually setting the settings for the linked file. Since we only have one, just choose the architect model in the drop-down list. Now, what's listed on the left are several categories of MEP fixtures that you can actually share or copy and monitor from link file to link file. And there's a variety of different ones. For this example, go down and click on Plumbing Fixtures. Now, with Plumbing Fixtures highlighted, let's look at the two options for behavior on the right. The first setting is Copy Behavior, and at the very right, you see the setting set to Copy Individually. If you click on Copy Individually, a drop-down appears. If you click that drop-down, you have two other options: Allow Batch and Ignore. Well, what the three mean, Copy Individually is just what it says, an individual item copied from one MEP project to another. So let's say one sink. Allow Batch Copy means all the sinks. And Ignore category is pretty much what it means: ignore the category so nothing is copying monitored. Let's leave this set to Copy Individually. Now, the second option below that is Mapping Behavior. And right now it says copy the original, so whatever the original element was. But again, if you click on Copy Original on the right, you have a drop-down box. If you click the drop-down box, you have another option called Specify Type Mapping. Go ahead and click Specify Type Mapping. And once you do that, over on the left in the category below Plumbing, you now see a new entry called Type Mapping. Go ahead and click Type Mapping. Once you do that, you're going to actually see all of the current types of sinks in this case, or plumbing fixtures, that are in my MEP project. Now, each one has a setting of how you would like it copied or monitored in the linked file. And just like you saw on the other screen, if you click on Copy Original Type and then click the drop-down, you have another option. In this case, well, don't copy it. So this is where you can set these individually if you want, if I'm choosing to link these, or I could set them in a batch mode to link them all, or I can choose not to set these or link these. Over on the left under Category, go ahead and click Plumbing Fixtures again. And under Mapping Behavior on the right, click Specify Type Mapping, hit the drop-down, and choose Copy Original. So with these all set now of how we want these copied and monitored, let's go ahead and just simply click Save and Close. We've used Copy Monitor to already copy and monitor our levels and grids. And what we learned in this lesson was how to use Copy Monitor again, but specifically for MEP fixtures, where we looked at different ways to actually set up that relationship on what to copy, meaning a fixture individually, or a fixture in a batch process, meaning all of those type of fixtures, or not to copy any at all, or a specific type of fixture that we wanted to copy and monitor.